What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today guys we're going to be starting a brand new video series of subscriber car review. Now this is a really cool concept. I didn't really think about this. Gavin Danitz actually inspired me to make this video. I went ahead and submitted my car onto his, and I'm going to go ahead and put his car into mine because, you know, it's fair, help each other out. Plus it's just really cool to see what my subscribers have, you know, car wise, and we got some really cool submissions, so I suggest you stick around because we got some really cool stuff here. But without further ado guys, we're gonna hop right into the first car. Alright guys, so the first car that we got is from Ditcherup Gosh. I really hope I pronounced that right. He says, "Hey Jesse, I am Dip. I own a 2017 Civic Si which I daily autocross and take to the twisties." Super cool. So this is a car that he just drives every day and he takes it to the track, which is what Luna was for a little while. This is really cool because he's still doing this, and the cars, what I really like about his car here is it's just simple, it's clean, it's simple build, it's not over the top crazy, you know, it's just a nice SI coupe lowered with some nice wheels and just a good suspension setup and some mods. So he says for the mods he has a Mishimoto intake, a Yanaka catback exhaust, and a K-tuner with the TSP Stage 1 Plus tune. For handling he's got Eibach rear sway bar, Type R front sub-brain brace, Tanabe strut tower bar, and D2 RS series coilovers. He's got a pretty good handling setup there, I respect that. Wheels are super speed RFO 3RRs. Weight is about 1270 kg, which to pounds I'll convert that here. As you guys can see from the photos here, he's got the nice open grille in the front, which is nice, some more airflow into the engine bay. Wheels look really nice, pretty much the same design that Luna has for the wheels, like a nice little motorsport wheel. And the one thing that's nice about wheels like that is they're light, and not only are they light, but they're really open, so a lot of that brake heat can escape and it's not trapping. And then I'm pretty sure aero wise it's also just better if I have a wheel like that, although when you get really fast you usually have like aero discs on wheels. But either way, it's definitely a way better wheel than stock because the stock wheels are so heavy. And overall it's just a nice car, and I really like the back. I like that exhaust. That Yanaka catback exhaust looks really good. It's kind of like the Type R, except for the tips are all equal sizes. Overall very nice, clean build. I like the badges, a little SI badge as well on the front. Yeah, Dip, this is a nice car, man. I really like your SI. I like how it's tame, it's chill, it has a purpose, and oh, I mean, you can't really get much better than that. And that's the beautiful thing about the 10th generation Civic. I guess really any Civic maybe, but what I like about 10th gens is that they're so good on gas, and then you can just have a blast with them. They're pretty quick, and with a little bit of mods they could be pretty fast, and you have a great canyon car, track car for not much money at all, and you know it's reliable. So yeah, this is nice, Dip. I really appreciate this. Alright guys, for the second car we have another 10th gen Si. This time though we have a sedan, and this is Gavin Danitz. This is the guy I was talking about who inspired me to make this video. You guys can see this is a very nice Si. He's got it track built, he does track it, nice aero, front splitter, rear wing, suspension work and whatnot. And the fun thing about this car is that you can't see it on the outside, right? But there is a hidden weapon under the hood now. There is no more L15B7. There is now the K20C4 straight from the Accord. He has a whole series of him doing this on his channel. The swap is pretty freaking sick. I really respect the amount of work and time he's put into this project, and overall I mean the car is just beautiful. I mean it's pretty quick too. This thing's making some power. So not only does he have the K20C4 from the Accord, I believe he also has the Type R turbo as well. I don't know how much power he's making. I'm assuming it's 300, 350 I'm thinking is around that area, and it sounds really good too. Here's a clip, I'll play it real quick. Yeah, it sounds really good. Now, at the time of that video, I think he still had just the 1.5 in it, the L15B7, but regardless, the car sounds really good no matter what, and it sounds even better with the K20C4 in it. Hopefully to see some more sound clips of it running. It's amazing what he's done to it. I really respect the amount of time and effort and money he's put into this thing, and like I said, he does track it, which is super cool. So really cool. I'm really happy I got to put his car on this video, on the channel, because like I said, he's the reason I'm even doing this video in the first place. So Gavin, huge thank you to you, man. The car is absolutely stunning. I mean, there's so many mods, and I love that he's taking the effort to swap it. Now real quick, I'm gonna say this guys, I actually do plan on doing a K20 swap. Now whether it's the C4 or the C1, I don't know. This is way down the road, but the reason I want to swap Luna with that engine is because one, it can handle more power, and two, you can run a sequential with it. The L15 does not have a sequential transmission option. The K20 does. The Type R engine does. I don't know about the K20C4. I believe it should be the same thing, but regardless, I want to run a sequential in Luna because it's an all-out track car. So we're going to be going ahead and we're going to be going with, I'm thinking, I'm not saying it's going to happen for sure, it's a lot of money, but I really would like to swap her one day with a K20 in it. So we'll see. Either way though, Gavin is doing amazing content on his channel. Guys, check him out. I'll put a link to his YouTube below. Check out the build series he's been doing. Gavin, thank you again for submitting your car. It is freaking awesome, man, and I can't wait to see more from you from the channel. Keep up the great work, Gavin. All right, we have another 10th gen. Now this one's really cool as well because this one, he's got a lot of work done to this. So we have Christopher Edwards here. He says, "Hey brother, Pooh Bear K20 here, aka Chris Edwards or his dudeness. How you been? Saw your post on Instagram about the YouTube video, so here's some content. Hope it goes well. 2019 Honda Civic LX 6-speed. Awesome, he's got the 6-speed. BC coilovers, Willwood 4-piston brakes with ducting, which is really cool. He's got the ducting. Front and rear stop tech rotors with SS cable, AEM intake, K-tune, soon to be Max ECU when AKD finishes harness, MSD plugs, Megan strut bar, Optima battery, Passport motor and trans mounts, 82A and 88A, Acuity shifter with bushings, pedal spacer with shifter and oil cap, OMP metal pedals, fully built exhaust with K-tune downturn, MDP pedal stopper, Corbo FX1 Pro racing seat with harness and seat bracket. I probably pronounced that wrong. 4-point roll cage from Profab, which is really cool actually because I know the owner of Profab personally. Master clutch FX450, P9 vent gauge cluster, Ultra Racing trunk brace, white line front and rear sway bar 26 and 29mm, white line front anti-lift control arms and rear lower and upper control arms, spherical end links, Eibach rear subframe brace, Motokai bronze MR145 track light 2.0 8.5 by 17 with BF Goodrich Rival 245/40. Spare set Motogai Black MR141 8.0 times 17 BF Goodwrench comp to 215/40. God, that's a mouthful, sorry. HPD footplate, CMST carbon grille. Now he's got even more, not installed but purchased. Carbon headlight inlet, Max Street ECU with the harness, M Factory 1.5 way diff, 4.62 final drive, 330i fuel pump, soon to come injectors, Brian Crower pistons and rods with camshaft reload, Kraftwerk supercharger. Wow, that's pretty freaking sick. PPG trans. I paid 19.5 for the car brand new, and now I have another 15 to 20 into it, including parts and labor. He says all of his work is being done with a company out of Newport Richey, Florida, named Top Shelf Performance, which is not that far from me. End goal is 350 to 450 horsepower with the PPG trans and 6-point cage with built engine and supercharger on race fuel or 85, or NA at 270 to 310 horsepower on E85 with the PPT trans and built motor. Wow. All right, so that was a mouthful. Holy crap, that took me forever. Yeah, this thing is sick. So he's got a lot of work, and this is an LX. Remember, this is a 2.0 naturally aspirated LX. This is the literal base model of the 10th gen, and he's got a lot of work, which is really cool. I really like seeing people take even a base model and doing things with it, because so many people look past base models. A lot of people will say that it's not worth it, and I heavily disagree with you. You can take any car and make it fast. You can take a freaking minivan and make it fast. So this thing is freaking sick. So we got a really nice engine bay shot here. Really cool. Nice some heat wrap on the intake there. Very nice. He's got the strut bar. Pretty cool. Nice little engine bay setup here. Side shot looks really good. Nice wheels. I like the wheels a lot on this thing. Very nice. I think my favorite part about it is the cage and the harness setup with the seat. Really cool, really cool. And even the rear brace in the trunk. And he's even got upgraded brakes as well, as you guys can see, as he said. So yeah, this is a pretty solid track car he's got going on here. Even though it's an LX, like I said, don't look past the base models, guys, because you can make anything fast. And I really respect the amount of work he's put into this base model. Now, like I said, I really like the cage setup he's got, like the half cage with the harnesses and the seat. That is exactly what I want for Luna. That's exactly what I want. Now with Luna, I might go a little crazier with the cage. I might do a full cage, but at least minimum, I'm gonna be doing a half cage just like that. That's the proper way to do it with the harnesses like that and the nice seat like that. He has exactly what I want. So this is really cool to see. This is inspiration right here. So yeah, Edward, I really like this, man. This is super nice. Nice exhaust. Yeah, this is a lot of work he's put into this car. This car looks like so unsuspecting from the outside. You know, you look at it and probably be like, oh, you know, this is, you know, probably takes it to meets and stuff. But if you look closer, you'll see the, you know, the upgraded brakes. And if you look inside, then you really see like, oh, you know, this guy's doing something. You know, he's doing some actual performance stuff with this car. So yeah, beautiful car, Edward. Really happy that you sent me this. It's super nice. And a shout out to Top Shelf Performance and Newport Richie for doing all the work. Eventually, him and I are actually gonna get a track day together. So we're trying to plan one out right now. So yeah, eventually he's gonna probably be in the YouTube video, which is really cool. We'll get Luna and that car together. Super awesome. So thank you again, Edward. Beautiful car, and I will be seeing more of it hopefully very soon. Alrighty, we're gonna keep it rolling with the Civics here, and look at this, guys. We have a fellow My Little Pony Civic. This is Zip Civic. This is Zip Civic, a 1997 Honda Civic DX. Engine is a D16Y7 non-VTEC with bolt-ons. He does have some mods. Y8 intake manifold with 6-speed whale PP intake. I love that. eBay 421 headers. Tuned at 110 wheel horsepower with 108 pound-feet of torque. Max speeding rods, coilovers, rear adjustable camber links, Rotus slipstream wheels, customized zip-themed cluster, adjustable shifter, eBay stage 1 clutch, 99 to 2000 front fascia swap, painted with plastic dip, and an NRG quick-release steering wheel. This is pretty cool. So actually, he had this car when it was bone stock. It was a bone stock when he bought it, and he's done all this work to it. It's pretty cool. You know, I will say though, this thing actually sounds really good, especially with the intake thing that he swapped over. The intake manifold that he swapped sounds really good. It makes it sound really good. He's taken this car to the drag strip once, and I know he's gonna get into autocross with it pretty soon, which is super cool. And I know it's not everyone's thing, obviously, because this channel isn't about MLP. Like, I understand that, but it's pretty cool to see a fellow themed car on here. Pretty cool, man. He's done a lot of good work to this thing. I really like the design he's got on the side, and the wheels look really nice too. I really respect what he's done with this thing. Pretty cool. So it's definitely, he's still working on it. He's doing a lot of cool stuff to it, so I'm really excited to see where he gets with it in the future. And overall, looks really nice. There's a shot of the engine bay. I like how he's got the Zip Civic on there. Pretty cool. I've been talking to him for a while now. I've been seeing it kind of progress. Pretty cool. Now he's on the channel. So yeah, like the car, man. It's pretty cool. Keep Zip running strong. All right, so the next car, we have a classic. This is pretty cool. This is from Bluey Mania. He says, here's my current project car. It's a US spec 1972 Citroen DS21 Palace Jubilee. I hope I pronounced all that right. With the famous Citroen hydropneumatic suspension system. I should probably know how to say that, but yeah, he's got this apparently a very famous Citroen suspension system that I pulled out of a New York State swamp for $450. I've never seen another yellow Jubilee car, even in pictures, so it's a very unique car. Been working on it for the last 13 months, and it's nearly ready to drive after a slight buttoning up on the hydraulic system. So yeah, this thing is cool, man. This is a definite classic. Look at these pictures, man. That's freaking sick. So he's pretty much saving it from the dead. He's got the Bluey sticker on the side. I like that. This thing is cool, man. I know nothing about these cars at all. I didn't even know this existed, but this is really cool, man. This is super cool. I'm really happy to see cars like this get saved. It obviously needs some work, but that's the cool part, is he's putting the work into it. He's willing to go ahead and save it, and that's what we like, especially as car enthusiasts. We like to go ahead and save older cars, and this is super cool. So I'm really excited to see where he gets with this. We'll have to do an update on this, I'm sure, at some point. So Bluey Mania, thanks for sending this car. I really like this. I can't wait to see what you do with it. I'll be doing more of these subscriber car review videos, and I'm gonna have to put this in there when it's done, because I want to see more of this. So yeah, thank you for sending the car. Super cool. Good luck with it, and we'll be seeing more of it soon. All right, guys. So the next one, we have Dandelion here with this is a really cool old Mercedes. He says, "Hello, Jesse. It's Joseph. Here are some pictures of my 1976 Mercedes-Benz 240D. I bought it used for $700 in 2020, not running and brakes not working. Also, there were a lot of other things that needed attention too. I did a lot to it and has been a great learning experience. The hardest part is finding parts. Not many were imported to the USA. What made me buy it was that all the parts were there and there were no missing parts or anything jerry-rigged. I have tried to keep everything as original as possible. Some stuff I did have to go aftermarket or use because there are no new parts to buy. I had the hood and both front fenders repainted." That's pretty cool, man. So this is a beautiful car, as you guys can see. I mean, this thing is sick. This is a very classic Mercedes, 1976. I don't think I've ever even seen one of these before. This is pretty cool. Yeah, I like the yellow. The yellow's nice on this thing too. I don't know, like I said, I don't know anything about these cars. I know nothing about these cars. So the old stuff I'm really not good with, but there is the engine. Yeah, pretty cool engine. Pretty cool little engine bay he's got there. I don't know what kind of engine that is. I don't know anything about these cars, but Super cool. So thank you for sending this, Joseph. I like the Mercedes. I like seeing the old stuff. Like I said, I really respect people who take the old things and restore them or make them better, because oftentimes they get forgot about, and it's, you know, I like to remember history, especially with cars, because I'm a car guy. So very cool, Joseph. Thanks for sending, and I hope to see more of this. All right, guys. So I saved the best for last because I just had to. So we have a submission from Kobe Fugate. I think his last name is Fugate. Kobe, if I mispronounced that, I'm sorry. You can beat my ass in DMs. It's fine. That sounds kind of sus, but you get my point. We have get ready for it? A Kia Soul. Yeah, it's a Kia Soul, guys. Now you're probably thinking, why is there a Kia Soul on the channel? It looks bone stock. And you know what? You're right. It is. It's bone stock. He says, included is the 2013 Kia Soul in silver, 25 mpg, 130 horsepower, 1.6 liter engine, 6-speed automatic. What's not to love about this piece of shit? Kobe, I respect you for setting this car. I think the best thing in this picture is probably the Civic in the background. I see there's a Mustang there, but it's probably crashed. Yeah, I see the Civic right next to it. It's probably the best thing in the photo, so very nice. I don't even know what to say about this one. As soon as he sent it to me, I started laughing. I was like, all right. He did drive this down to Mayfair, and it made it like 7 hours there and back, so I gotta respect it for Kia. You know, they're stepping up their game. I don't know how quickly it's gonna catch on fire on you. It might catch on fire soon, so I'd be careful. I'd probably keep a fire extinguisher with you in the car, just in case, because Kias love to like just go up in a ball of flames, and I don't want you to burn alive. But overall, I mean, the paint's nice. The paint's nice. I like it. Look, you know what? I tell you what, Kobe. I tell you what. You know what you should do? You should like K20 swap it or something, and like lower it, put some nice wheels on it, and make it a track car, bro. You know, beat people in the toaster. I'd love to see it. I bet you'd make all those hamsters proud in the Kia commercials. You know what I'm saying? If they're vibing out to this thing as it is now, imagine like a K20 swap. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to see it. You know, break the internet, Kobe. Do something stupid with it. Anyway, thanks for sending in your car, Kobe. I appreciate it. And to everyone else who sent me their cars, we had a lot of cool submissions this time. And this is just a really cool concept. I'm really happy I did it. And I will be doing more of these. So like I said, if you had a car that was on here already and like you do more stuff to it, go ahead and send it to me the next time we do it. Because you know, it's not gonna be a one and done thing. You know, if you guys do more stuff to it, I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the progress. I'm sure everyone else would love to as well. And like even with those old cars, man, I'm sure people want to see those cars get restored. So please, guys, the next time I do this, please send them again if you have any progress. I don't mind. And let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know what you guys think of these builds. We got some cool stuff on here. We got some inspirational stuff on here as well. Probably for everyone. Well, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope to see y'all in the next one. And as always, guys, stay awesome.